The USDA estimates that per capita consumption of coffee in the United States is somewhere around 20 gallons of coffee per person per year, and yet the average consumer cannot tell the difference in taste between an Ethiopian Sidamo bean and a Mexican Chiapas bean. However, within the coffee market, coffee cuppings take place at several points between the crop and the cup, both in producing countries and in consuming countries, to make sure that those within the industry can tell the difference between any bean from any region in the world. It's a sort of quality control for the business trade, and, like with wine, it's also a connoisseur's playground. The process starts off with a small batch of a variety of select beans being roasted and then ground and placed into small, traditionally handleless cups. The cups are then set on a table with no indication of where the beans come from in a sort of blind taste test. As the water is heating, cuppers will go around the table, smelling the grounds and making notes of the different beans' noxious qualities.
Let's do that. Let's time it. Let's go pour water over it, time it for 3 minutes, break the crust, scrape it off after a minute or two.
Water is then poured directly over each cup of coffee, creating a crust over the beverage. The cuppers then move around the table, breaking the crust. As they do this, they cup their nose above the cup and inhale deeply, again noting the aroma's qualities. Next, the cuppers take his or her spoon and pull up some of the liquid and then loudly slurp the coffee into his or her mouth. The louder the slurp, the better. Then, it's immediately spit out and a second slurp is taken in, which is actually considered the true taste test. These qualities are also noted. When it's all over, the group of cuppers compare notes, using words like grassy, ashy, and different adjectives that are pretty specific just to the coffee cupping world.
Good acidity, good sweetness, slightly grassy, almost baggy-like. Good sweet finish, cool stage, had a little more peanutty. So you see these trends of something that's not quite right.
After notes are compared, the room is cleaned up and all that coffee is dumped down the drain.